Salve discipuli, and salve omnes. Welcome again to another episode of Latin in Layman's, where I'm going to continue doing what we've been doing, taking again another Greek word, in this case, METRON. We're going to get into it though, but before that, I'm going to plug my Spotify, Latin in Layman's, A Rhetoric Revolution, Apple Podcast, Spotify. As soon as I get Spotify from 92, we got another rating. Whoever did that, comment below if you actually got it from here or you came from here to my podcast. Appreciate that. We're actually up to 92. I'm going to entertain another Q&A once we get to 100. We also have gotten another podcast rating on Apple Podcast. No blurb or anything like that, but we've gone from 27 to 28. Thank you so much. Y'all appreciate it. Just helping the algorithm in my favor because we're getting that rhetoric revolution going. That being said, I got a Ko-Fi, that kind of thing. If you want to leave a tip, you find some sort of significance, you garner some sort of information, you learn something new, and you want to help your boy out, would appreciate it. That's going to be it for that. Let's get on into it and not make it too long of a video here because I know how you all have zero attention spans, and sorry, not sorry to at you because it's true. Sorry. Metron, measurement, and or length in this case in the Greek. So let's go ahead and look at our first one here while I get a little sippity sip from my mug here. Izzy, my mug that you gave me, I broke it. Per my aggressive cleaning, I got a little too crazy with it and I broke the handle off. Anyway, sorry. Love you, Izzy. Thank you so much for getting me such cool gifts. I'm just aggressive with things, I guess. Anyways, meter. Meter is where we get the actual word coming from the metron. It equals 39.47 inches. Hopefully now you know, if you didn't know, roughly the equivalent, almost about 3 feet, right? Because 12 goes into, it goes in 36, so it's a little bit more, right? Because 12 times 3 is 36. If you didn't know, 12, 24, 36. Math. Geometry. More math. Geo means earth, though. Metry means measurement or length. Geometry was actually to measure the angles of the earth, the measurements of the earth, right? Because what is geometry? It's a bunch of obtuse, acute angles. It's about alternate interior angles or whatever. It's all about the measurements of the hypotenuse. Hypo means below. Tenuse means to stretch. If we take A plus B and we flip it around, A, B, hypotenuse would be what's stretched beneath A and B, essentially, if you weren't to just have it not as a right angle. Anyways, I'm getting off. It's going to be a long video again. Great job, Liam. Thanks for rambling. I just have all this information in my head, you guys. Not ophthalmology. Stanford School of Medicine, Andrew Huberman here, neuroscientist, ophthalmologist. No, optometry. Optometry. Opto means eye. Metry means measurement or length. This is eye measurement, the measurement of your eyes. Optometry. If you didn't know, now you know. How about symmetry, though? Sim means together under with, dependent on the simulation. It could be sin, like synonym, or sil, like syllable. It means together or equal or with, plus metry, which means measurement or length. What does that mean? Equal length. Symmetry. Equal measurement. Diameter. Dia means through and across, measurement. Dia, look at this. A diameter cuts through the measurement of a circle, right? Because that's the diameter, and then half of the diameter is, what do we call that, you guys? A radius. Yes, congratulations. If you didn't know, now you know. Now, centimeter. Actually, let's go ahead and talk about this one. Dia. What about another dia word? How about diarrhea? Rhea actually means a flowing through or a flowing of, essentially. So diarrhea actually doesn't mean number 3. It can refer to number 3 in this case if it were to be through the body, but diarrhea just means a flowing through. And in this case, all the way from... I'm not afraid to talk about that, you guys. I talk about gut stuff all the time. It's my life. It's your life too. The gut is the second brain. Centimeter, centi, kentron, 100, milli, 1,000. Centimeter, 100th meter, Millimeter, thousandth meter. Skibbity-bibbity-bop. Thermometer, temperature and or heat. Meter, measurement and or length. What is a thermometer? It's the measurement of heat and or temperature, in this case, in a particular situation or scenario. Trigonometry is going to be our last one here. Thought this was going to be a fun one. Right after geometry, we take trigonometry. Tri means three. Gonia means angle. If you see here, it's kind of hard to see probably. And the metron means measurement and or length. So trigonometry means three angle measurement, or a measurement by three angles. And what is trigonometry? It's a measurement. You're using or triangles to measure just about anything and everything. Look at the unit circle for instance. Although it is the unit circle, isn't it kind of sectioned off and cordoned off by triangles? Well, let's go ahead and look at this real quickly. And I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure this one's pi over 2, and this is 3 pi root. I forget essentially, but I know that this is pi over 2 like this, pi, skip it a bop. As you can see though, isn't this all measured by angles? In fact, they're all right angles if you actually didn't know. So if you're in trigonometry right now, it's just measurement by triangles, essentially. That's what you're doing. That's what the unit circle is. And that's how I memorized it so easily, is because if you just look at it, it's basically reflected from the x-axis to the y-axis, whether it be positive or negative. That being said, I'm leaving it there. Hope you learned something new. Tempest says to Ray.